Before I begin on this video, I'm going to give it a background and a context so you understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. So, I'm not a masochist, nor am I a goth or an emo, so I'm not someone who likes having pain inflicted upon them, which is masochism, someone who likes being hurt, nor am I someone who will inflict pain on himself on purpose. I'm not into anything like that at all. Now, the reason I am saying that is very, very straightforward and very simple. Whenever I have grown the most, so about 10 years ago, I had my nose broken. And after that, the reason why my nose was broken was I was in a boxing ring having a fight with someone, and he caught me a little bit too hard. My nose got broken. Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is because whenever I have grown the most, meaning I have learned, expanded, improved, done very, very, very deep self-analysis, understood myself, understood what triggers me, what makes me tick, certain things like that. The reason was always, what drives me is we obviously have that thing, the subconscious mind, which needs to avoid pain and wants to gain pleasure. And obviously the need to avoid pain is doubly as triggering, as double a drive as the need to gain pleasure. And whenever I have gone through pain, and again, it wasn't self-inflicted, I have, without apology, without any doubts to it either, grown a huge amount. I have improved and learned so quickly, and it's obvious. I remember right after I had my nose broken, I still have diary entries from how much I was listening to audiobooks, how much I was studying, how much I was practicing and applying. And so for me, when I have pain inflicted upon me, so again, not intentionally, I always seem to grow the most. So I'm not certain about anybody else. However, for me, when I've had pain inflicted upon me, I grow, which is why I keep certain memories of pains alive, because it reminds me of where I've been and what I could still grow from, if that makes sense. It's not a thing about enjoying having pain inflicted upon me, because I don't know anyone who does want to have pain inflicted upon them. Sure, there are people like that. However, for me, I always learn through pain. And I don't just mean learn like you read a book and then you just repeat back what they say in the book. You actually practice it for yourself. Example could be, okay, so I talked about diet in one of my previous videos. In regards to diet, I haven't eaten any sugary foods for now 72 hours, the past 3 days. And according to JRF, Joseph Farkas Fitness, my body will soon be going through something called, I think it was called ketosis flu, which basically means your body is now burning off all of the excess sugars, where it's beginning to basically it's going to start burning ketones instead of sugars and carbs and things. And here's the thing, I haven't yet begun to go through that. However, when I do go through that, certain that we'll see what my body can tolerate. Because the reason I wanted to go into ketosis is because apparently your thinking becomes much more clear. You have more control over your emotions, you have more control over your thoughts, you have basically more control over yourself. And for me, the idea of having that was very appealing. So I decided to go into ketosis to experience it firsthand for myself, how it would affect me. So that's why I've gone into ketosis, and I like to see very much how much more control I get of myself, my thinking. So that was what I wanted to talk about today. That's why there's nothing wrong with reading books. I really enjoy reading books. However, it's when you apply it for yourself and you see, well, you obviously read it in the book and then you're able to go through it yourself and you go through, break down what it is step by step, because you might not have the person there to demonstrate it for you. Which is why I like having teachers who know what they're talking about. There's nothing wrong with having books, but you also want to have a teacher there with you as well. Someone who knows what they're going through and how the steps in the process works. Which is why I always enjoy having teachers and having other people around me who are on the same path, because you can see where you are and you can talk to them as well at the same time. And that's how I tend to build up friendships. You're going through something similar, you understand where each other are and you help each other out in times of need. So that was my video for today, and I hope you have a good day.